Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Jay, back to you with another video about lupus. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jemima Enyam Dankwa and I have lupus. If you are still here, do not forget to subscribe, to like, and to share, comment of course, press the notification button so that whenever your girl uploads a new video, you are the first to know. And for my coming back subscribers, you are most definitely welcome back. Alright, so today, as you can see from the title of my video, we're gonna get right into that. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you would have seen some videos where I mentioned the type of medication that I take and what they are used for. Now, I have two steroid medications that I am currently on, and I've been taking it for the past 2 years. Okay, one obviously is harsher than the other one. Now, I don't know if you remember this case. The mycophenolate is one of the steroids that I take, and I've been taking for quite a number of years now. And the purpose of this medication is to suppress my immune system so that it does not fight against each other. But like I mentioned about some of the symptoms of it, it includes being vulnerable to any kind of infection, as well as getting puffy face and bloated body and all those kind of unpleasantness that comes with this medication. Not recently, but I've also known that it is also not good for when you want to have a child. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, you know, there are some medications that they write on it not for pregnant women. So this is that kind of medication. So it is just very unsafe to be indulging this if you're pregnant or if you want to be pregnant. So my doctors say, if you want to be pregnant, you have to let them know so that they change your medication to a less harsher steroid medication. And you should literally be on that medication for like 6 months before you even try to start having children. Now, I know your question, are you trying to have a baby? Maybe. I am a growing woman, and of course I do want to have children in the future, right? Or now, I mean. And so I had to get my information straight, go to my doctors and ask them, okay, listen, I want to have a kid, I want to have a baby. What's the next step? What do we do now? Like, you need to. And then these doctors come and now and tell me only now that, oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely change you from this harsh drug that you have been taking for almost 2 years now. I mean, you could have changed it any time you wanted, but we wanted you to stay more on this for a while. Like, so they say, okay, we can change this medication to a less harsher one. I was like, you could do this the whole time? So hold up. So you could do this the whole time, and you've been letting me take this mycophenolate for like ever. But I understood the situation. I had to get my body used to the mycophenolate, and of course it's been working. I've not had a flare up in like forever, until of course I changed the medication as a Theoprime. Now it's also a steroid, a less harsher steroid, thankfully, a way less harsher steroid. And of course it is good. It's also good for pregnant women. So if you want to get pregnant, you can stay on this, of course, and nothing is going to happen to your baby. While with the mycophenolate, your baby could literally come out with some defects and with some, you know, unwanted pregnancy complications and all those kind of stuff. We are not about to go there. So with this, it is much less harmful to the baby, it is much less harmful to you. And so I could literally take this for 6 months, obviously before I decide to start trying to have a baby or whatever. Unfortunately, I've had my first flare-up when it comes to the change of medication. I recently just had my first ever in a long time flare up, and I almost cried. I did not like that one bit because it came with a headache, it came with fever. I was just in bed. I had to take antibiotics to clear it up, and I hated it so much. But I'm hoping for the best. I am yet to still do a lab test after taking this for like 3 weeks. And so the lab test will kind of show or prove that, okay, this is also working. My system is agreeing with it, and therefore they can either take up the dosage or see what next to do with me concerning this. Oh, it's been really a handful. I mean, changing medications. I'm actually trying to get to that point where I do not take any medications at all. But I'll take this over Machiavelli any day if it means that I'll get to have children with no defect and no pregnancy complications, of course. Now with this medication, I've read the leaflet that comes inside the box, right? About the symptoms and all this kind of stuff, and as I kid you not. Right, if you listen to these leaflets, you'll never take any medication at all, because they come with side effects like you might feel your heart might beat faster, you might get fever, you might get runny stomach, you might lose appetite, you might lose this, you might lose that, and you're like, what? And you actually want me to take it? But of course I take them because I have no choice. I have no choice whatsoever. And so this is now the new medication that I am on. Yet still another medication. So I'm definitely going to do the lab and let you guys know what my doctor says. I mean, is it going well? Is it corresponding with me? And I hope it is, because hello, I'm ready to have a baby. I'm ready to have a baby. And so now I think in the coming video that I will do, I will kind of mention a couple of fears that I have when it comes to lupus. When it comes to this illness, I definitely do harbor a lot of fears and a lot of thoughts concerning the future and all this kind of stuff. Literally, like my dating life, my social life, my relationship life, just everything in general when it comes to this disease. So I will be sharing that with you guys in my next video. It is very real, and I've realized that a lot of lupus patients, not even just lupus patients, but a lot of people that have illnesses always have a number of fears that come with it. Okay, because right now we are normal people, but I was gonna say we don't operate like normal people. Okay, we've got this illness and we've got so much questions in our minds about how is the future gonna look for me? What am I gonna do when I get to this stage? What is it gonna look like when I tell this person about this illness that I have? How is this person gonna take it? How do I explain this to somebody? So I will definitely be sharing that with you guys, letting you guys creep a little bit into my mind to kind of understand what I fear, what I always think about when it comes to this illness, and just how generally I deal with it or I'm not dealing with it. Because to be honest, some of the stuff you can't deal with it, but other stuff is just a constant knock at your brain, like, hi, I'm here again, think about me again, I'm here again, that kind of situation. And so I will definitely share that with you guys, because I want you guys to understand all about lupus and what it entails and what it is all about. And I bet you that a lot of lupus patients will kind of relate to this, because one thing I realize in this world, one person doesn't go through something alone. There's nothing new under the sun. Somebody is always thinking about that. Somebody is always trying to understand that the same way that you're also trying to understand it. So when we share these things and experiences and how we are trying to deal with it, it also helps others to be like, oh, okay, so I'm not the only one going through this. I'm not the only one thinking about it this way and that way. So that will be in my coming up videos. So stay tuned for that. And of course, comment in the sections below if you know anybody who is also changing their medication and is now facing like more symptoms than they did before, because that can happen. I could have changed to this new medication and everything just blows out of proportion, and so I would have to stop it and continue on my micro-friendly. But that will obviously mean that, you know, my plans to have children could either take longer or would have to be ceased altogether. And so there are challenges, a lot of challenges that comes not only about lupus as well. It can be about any other kind of illness. Changing your medication could bring either the best or the worst, because hello, our immune systems are different. So that is all from me today. Thank you for joining me and thank you for watching. This is your girl Jemima Enyinam Dankwa, and this is my life with lupus.